The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So USC's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Running to Green. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Through the air, it's Bennett. Using his legs to buy some time. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Beebe. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Sticks it in his belly. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Here comes the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Bennett. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country and getting the quarterback on the ground.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Get it out on the screen. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch around the 50. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are... Oh, he's got some space! Rip ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job running.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's trying to get it in. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gives it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Bennett. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Bennett. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 35. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Fresno State.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Makes it past the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll give it to him again. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air, it's Bennett. Zings it complete to the right. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got it in the middle. It's Nakua. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Nakua. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USC!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to throw. It's Bennett. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bennett. Punts it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the option. Quick spin on the ride. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Parrish. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Wormley. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass, it's Bennett. They're setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Scanning the field, it's Bennett. Slings it downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hold and fire complete.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the line. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Fullback's got it. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 21 to ULM. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Bennett. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Nakua. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. He's got it on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And it's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Bennett. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted deep in his own end. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, baby.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. And you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it.